Hello and welcome. We are so back. We're here. We are terraforming the planet. We are ready for something big score. Valley Trust, get an extra prelude. Cutting Edge, card draw, some science. It's really not that exciting. Self-replicating robots could help pay for the AI Central. But, like, there's nothing to actually do in the first turn. But still, Valley Trust gets a discount on science stuff. Then we get 3 cards here and a card here. Is there a good city placement? Not really. $25 off on a card doesn't really matter. Yeah, just like, let's start by just drawing a ton of cards. Have force action do your corporation choice. Yeah, okay. Energy production turns into heat, turns into good stuff. We got IO mining, which is interesting. None of our 3 cards really matter. A huge asteroid is 3 money income on top of being a heat income, right, for $5. Oxygen going up 2 steps helps with both of these cards. GHG producing bacteria and shuttles. That's actually very compelling. I think we take that. It's not the most exciting card, but it does work with what we're trying to do. The big question is, can I play cutting edge technology? Not really. Just get me some energy, lose some income, hold our cash, and we'll see you next round. This is 1 income right now, but we'd love to make it 2. Actually, I do want to play Cutting Edge, because then I can play self-replicating robots on AI Central. The discount is enough to play the card, the science tag is enough to get enough science tags. And then, I guess I could have played it on IO mining. I don't know. IO mining, I feel like it's a trap, but the fact that I could have played it for free on Gen, 7 was probably worth considering. And I took a heat through automatic clicks, but I really shouldn't have. Let's take these. They work really well together. You play the first one, it's free because we get a discount. And then the next one, I need to get a single plant to make it work. There is a titanium and a titanium and a plant available. I think we take that. That gives us the ability to buy another card, which is lovely, but importantly, it gives us the second plant that I needed for potatoes. And now I need to really consider, do I want IO mining? I can't decide. It's just such a good, $32 of discounts, tremendous value. I think I'm gonna put it on, even though I've misplayed a little bit here and there. I'm a believer. We can still pull this out. Let's get that oxygen going. Quantum extractor. And I guess if I'm doing Jovians, I'm doing Jovians. The worst thing is I have discounts coming. Right, if I can just hold on. I've got -2 on space here. I've got -2 on space there. We're getting a lot of value in a lot of different ways. The 4th science tag. The thing is, I only have $13, so even if I could play the next science tag, I still couldn't get quantum. So I need to play... I need to just hold my money. I just need to hold my money. We're really having a slow start, but we have these weird things that are ticking up, like $2 worth of microbes for plant tags, doubling of self-replicating robots, discounts in our hand. Like, things are just adding up in a weird way that might work. Business networks, I'd love to take it, but I just feel like I need to not ruin my tempo. So, yeah, really cheap bacteria into quantum. All of a sudden, we have lots of energy production, which is lovely. 2 bumps on Venus, which will be nice, but we have another discount coming. So the only question is whether like a deuterium export is worth playing early. We still only have 2 building tags, so you're not worth doing early. I could Regolith early. It feels weird, but I mean, feeling weird is not so bad. I could also take the loan and play my card draw. AI Central. I mean, that's kind of wild with it, isn't it? More space stuff, more rovers. Look, so I just do local shading because that doesn't have a discount anyway. And sure, load up all of the eccentric resources. We have something weird going on here. I can't quite decide if it's gonna hit the stride that we need it to, but like, it's weird. We're here. Lycan should be okay. This should be fine. A card, 2 more cards. I mean, we're getting a tremendous number of cards. And then, like, advanced alloys really comes in funky like that. Shuttles is now giving us more space discount. Like, it's all interesting. Not to mention the IO mining kind of coming through. Like, there's just so many weird things that are like half on the table. Let's get that income. I didn't do my audit, but the audit would have said I was losing. Still, I mean, for the sake of the audit, this is a whole generation later. I only have 5 TR and 3 income. That's $8 coming in. Nothing else here. That's terrible. We usually want 15 to 20, but we have discounts on science, discounts on space, discounts on space, discounts on cards with requirements, plus value on metals, microbe dollars. Like, it all weirdly adds up to stuff. We have all this activatable card draw. Terraforming for this, self-replicating robots was just IO mining in a couple generations. Now some energy coming in, all these microbes, more cards in hand. Like, this is such a hard build to evaluate because I just have so many random things. Let's make sure we get this heat bump though and start getting closer here. We have higher value metals, so that would be great. Dirigibles is good. So heat bump gives us the heat income, more card draw. I don't know. This is such a weird, like, we want to get a metal production, I imagine. Also, how cheap are you? $5? Gen 6 IO mining. Yeah, I want to pick up titanium. Even though there isn't an ocean there. And then for that titanium, I get you. For you, I have some microbes. And with $5 left, that's basically nothing. We're not going to get dirigibles this turn. But, like, fine. Fine. Jetstream Microscrapers is kind of something that we were looking for. I really don't want to use titanium to feed it, but something to help with the Jovian side or Venus side of things is something we really do need. Anti-grav. I guess this is one of those runs. And then Vesta, and then maybe some help later on if I'm going to have all these discounts. But then I can't play anything because I've grabbed all the cards. Like, I don't know, man. Am I sabotaging myself or am I doing things right? Is this good or is it bad? Like, the answer to that question should be easy. But it's not. Like... Oh, God. 4 titanium hand. We couldn't get more energy income, but I'd rather wait to use this on Venus bumping. So Vesta Shipyard gives us more titanium. Then I come back over here. 2 titanium gives me a couple Venus bumps. TR is money, which is like what we don't have. And like you can see how as we're doing all these taps, like we're getting value in so many ways. I just can't figure out what's good or bad. I'm going to do a quick Open City. Everything else I want to play sooner. So I'll just let Open City be a last card kind of kicker from our self-replicating robots. I don't expect to get a ton of discounts on it. Like, we're just making alloys now. Advanced alloys. We're getting plants back from things. We're getting discounts on cards. We're getting just like so many random... combos are kind of hitting, but not all the way. We're getting Jovian multipliers. We're getting $6 off of Atalanta Planitia somehow, right? I don't need more science tags, but I could be going for them, right? Like, it's just weird. We have so much card draw. Ugh, God. I'm not trying to complain, but like, you know, it's like we're suffering from success here. Strip Mine gives us a ton of metals, all of which are higher value. Then the last oxygen pushes the heat bump up, which is lovely. I'm out of money because I have no money. But that was the best thing to do this turn. The other thing that we could have been doing is playing Jetstream Microscrapers using our titanium, which we've stacked up to either fill it up or use Atmoscoop to load it up. And then... yeah, there's just some other stuff going on. Like, basically, synergies, then you get dirigibles, you try and load it up or keep pace with it. We do need to terraform Venus next, so that's high on the list. In fact, I'm going to have the government help us do that. But hopefully with all the card draw, we're going to get something that's impactful. Rotator impacts we could use twice. It's free to play. This has a couple of income rounds left in it. Sulfur-eating bacteria is good. Underground City is also decent if I had enough money to play cards. I don't think I do. But I will anyway. Okay, so Rotator impacts. I know I need to play you this gen. I have a lot of titanium, so we should be able to get away with quite a few things. Like water import from Europa for oceans is very viable right now. Beam from a thorium asteroid feels quite expensive at this point. Just keep doing this floater stuff. Cheap city becoming cheaper. It's time to do some Venus. Right? More important than like steelworks and stuff, I would imagine. See, the thing is, I have all these production cards, right? Titanium Mine, Underground City, Sister Planet Support, like, they're all very viable. So I guess I take one more turn to... Oh, I should have played Rover Construction first. To get things off the ground. How many... Should have overpaid in steel a second ago. I can do this still. It's just like I have so many good opportunities that maybe I should be buying fewer cards so I can play more things, but It's hard, you know. 5 titanium into this, and then 3 titanium into an ocean. I could go for card draw, but honestly, let's just get the terraform moving. Finally, we have the oceans. And I don't think I'm going to get a Venus discount, so let's just go and get 2 more cards. Neutralizer Factory, I think I had. So we got Lava Flows and Space Hotels, which, again, would have been worth playing. We're just getting so many weird achievements that feel like they weren't quite working before. We'll get 1 more ocean from the government. -12 is playable. It's pretty sad timing, but we can do it. Deimos down, and this helps. And then we have advanced alloys. I mean, tell me not to buy all the cards every round. I'm self-criticizing every turn, but, like, how do you say no? Where did Arctic Algae go? So Arctic Algae is very time sensitive. I could have got an extra microbe towards it, but I'm sure we'll find more plant tags soon. Can I play you, really? Okay, sure. I don't want to miss rover construction again. Jetstream, you have to get played this turn. Like, I just need you to be played. So then we do that. That's 2 Venus bumps. Those go on to Jetstream. So none of these are Venus limited, right? No. Go take my 2 steel. I was hoping for something like Media Group because I do have so many events, but look, 1 thing at a time. The asteroid does a bump. The floaters do a bump. The titanium is used for plants. Microbes get stacked for money. Is this city, like, basically playable now? A whole bunch of things we could be doing. I mean, look, a Venus bump gives us the Venus income. Robotic workforce, I could use that for a ton more metals. Let's have a look at 3 cards and pick one. Noctis City for points. Asteroid for winning the game. Why does it say $12? Oh, I have $12 and it's not going to consume any. Weird way of denoting that. I believe this is the breakpoint, right? 11, so this is perfect. I could have picked up this steel first, but grabbing the plants is just as valuable. A little bit more energy income. A little bit more floater. I mean, $20 coming in, 6 of each metal, all of which is advanced. Extra energy, extra plants, plants back from ocean placements. I mean, there's a chance. There's a chance. I'm a little bit worried. I'd like to get more floater cards because I need quite a few floaters. Another universal discount means we win, I think. But we'll do more card draw. And unless I got Earth... Oh, I mean, there's more Venus bumps too. Wow. So I believe... Don't we have this... This is bad symbology. This is add a floater for each Jovian. This depicts a Venus bump per Jovian, which is just categorically not correct. I don't know if I need that Venus bump yet. I think I need quite a few different things here, but... Deimos down into a pocket would be great, but it can't go beside the It can't go beside a city. So let's do this here. And then... I mean, look at all these bad lads. Well, I'll do a big asteroid first, because that's going to give me 4 titanium back. And then we do our Deimos down. And then that allows me to put... Oh, I guess an ocean down first. But then this here. So plants, adjacencies, plants, adjacencies, plants, adjacencies. You cost $1. So you go there. Fish is playable. I mean, look, we're in a good spot right now, I have to say. I definitely could have afforded to take that city earlier, but alas, we're here now. How many Jovians have I played? 4. Enough to get all the floaters I need from Hydrogen to Venus. So let's go get that card draw first. Whatever, don't play Hydrogen to Venus. Microscrapers. I certainly am not planning to cash out microbes this generation. GHG producing is 1 away. I mean, we're kind of just here, right? Mangrove for 2 cards. Using some microbes to make it cheaper. Bushes. I mean, look, you may as well play fish as well. Get that a turn early. We have so many, like, tappable things, right? 3 bumps from Giant Solar Shade means that, like, I don't even need to think about Venus right now. I could dirigibles for stuff. In fact, I'll probably have the government help with the heat. Like, I'm like getting decision paralysis here because, like, everything is fine. Like, I can discount a card. Like Phobos Space Haven. Could save $2 on you. I have steel. So, like... And probably too much steel. So I'll overpay for a TR. And then overpay for some energy. And then overpay for some steel. Like, whatever. I forgot I had these cards. Yeah, so like even like Water to Venus here is like just free. Like when everything is awesome, it's hard to figure out what to do, but there's a whole Venus. A whole Venus done. Satellites for $1 million income. So here is a lot of metal and stuff, but I think we just take $8 of actual money production for free. And yeah, I don't know, man. Like, we're at 62 TR. We have quite a few little tips left. I can use my heat for animals if I take a heat from the government. So, like, that's fine. Like, we're doing too well. It's hard to keep track of what's going on. And then we just got, like, more synergies. Like, how weird is that? So we take pets, so now the cities are worth more. We take a research. Well, let's go draw our cards first. I can't imagine what else we're going to get, though. Imported nitrogen, of course. The last heat bump. Like, none of that matters. I mean, we could get meat industry, right? Like... CEO's favorite project, probably going to be a fish. If you had to put a city down with no adjacencies, where would you put it? Here? with a city there. Like, I guess. Like, at this point, I just don't have enough card draw because my game is too good, you know? We'll go ahead and get that ocean. It's the before last one. So we should just standard project the last one. Be done with it. We could have gotten a cheap card for something, but no. And yeah, now there's basically just a million cards here that don't matter. With 2 points per Jovians, this is a 3-point card, but I bet you buying cities is better. I should sell everything that is just not points. Not points, don't need it. It's like there's a world where somehow we get a card draw and somehow that card draws money back on events, but like I'm gonna choose to move along here. Let's double our discount here. And yeah, I guess we just play it out, right? Like, boom. That's gonna give me sulfur-eating bacteria money. It's gonna give me fish. This is gonna give me 2 more fish. I have steel, so like you're paid for. And maybe I'll get more microbes. I don't think so, but like there's a city. And like city here, buy a city for 4 points. Feels pretty good. Buy a city here. Getting greeneries in between seem pretty good. We go and get our money. Where's my money, microbes? We don't quite have enough for 3 greeneries. As long as we pick up some plants, we do get an extra placement. I don't have a titanium, so I don't see how I can afford this first. Well, no, and I don't get money back on. There's no titanium to pick up, so it just doesn't matter. I have 2 more greeneries to place. If I was playing the TR version of the game, I could sell a card and buy a single TR. But we're not about that life. So, I mean, this is pretty solid, I have to say. There's a lot of cities on the board. There's a lot of greeneries. There's a lot of points. There's more than 63 TR. I mean, like, what even? We almost got 100 points without needing any of our points on cards. Just the cities and the greeneries and the TR added up to 96. And then we had 4 points from cards to get to 100. Wild. And then 147. So that's a trifecta for sure. I definitely had a meltdown in like Gen 10, 11, 12. Sorry about that. I got a little overwhelmed in that we were just doing too good. Like, actually suffering from success, I guess, has to be the name of this episode, because, like, it was hard. It was hard to succeed this well. There were too many combos. I didn't even do a Gen 4 audit. I did a Gen 5 audit to say everything is terrible, but everything non-quantifiable is incredible. So I think this game is really hard to quantify. We'll see what happens. And then it ended up being a 140-point blowout. So I hope you enjoyed. We crushed 100 points. I'll see you next time. Ciao for now.